Once upon a time, in the heart of a lush and verdant kingdom called Harmony, there was a small village named Everwood. This village was renowned for its enchanting melodies that seemed to float through the air, weaving through the trees and over the hills. These melodies were created by a magical harp, known as the heartstring harp, which was said to possess the power to heal hearts and bring peace to all who heard it. The harp was guarded by an elderly woman named Mirabelle, who lived in a cozy cottage at the edge of the enchanted forest. Mirabelle was a kind and wise guardian, entrusted with keeping the harp safe and ensuring its melodies continued to fill the kingdom with joy. However, a dark shadow loomed over the land, threatening to silence the harp forever. The once beautiful forest was beginning to wither, and the villagers grew anxious as the melodies grew fainter. One day, a young girl named Lila, known for her bravery and love of music, decided to take matters into her own hands. Lila had always admired Mirabelle and the magical harp, and she knew that if the heartstring harp's music faded completely, the kingdom would lose its magic forever. Determined to save the harp, she approached Mirabelle with a plan: the quest for the lost notes. Mirabelle listened to Lila's heartfelt plea and agreed to help. To restore the magic of the heartstring harp, Mirabelle explained, "You must find the 3 lost notes scattered throughout the enchanted forest. Each note holds a piece of the harp's magic and will restore its power when brought together." Lila set out on her quest, guided by the shimmering light of the lantern that Mirabelle had given her. Her first challenge took her to the Whispering Glade, where the first lost note was hidden. The Whispering Glade. The Whispering Glade was known for its gentle, whispering winds and shimmering, luminescent flowers. As Lila entered the glade, she was greeted by a mischievous sprite named Puck, who guarded the first lost note. Puck challenged Lila to a game of riddles. "To find the lost note, you must solve my riddle," he said with a twinkle in his eye. "What is something that grows, but never lives, and brings joy, though it has no hands?" Lila thought carefully and answered, "A song." Puck smiled and handed her the first lost note, a delicate piece of parchment that glowed with a soft, golden light. With the note secured, Lila continued her journey. The Glistening Falls. Lila's next destination was the Glistening Falls, a waterfall with waters that sparkled like diamonds under the sun. Here, the second lost note was hidden behind the cascading waters. The falls were guarded by a wise old turtle named Tiberius, who had lived by the waterfall for centuries. Tiberius challenged Lila to show her kindness by helping a small fish stuck in a net. Without hesitation, Lila freed the fish, and Tiberius, impressed by her compassion, revealed the second lost note. The note was wrapped in a shimmering cloth and pulsed with a soothing, blue light. With 2 notes in her possession, Lila pressed on toward her final challenge: the Celestial Grove. The final lost note was hidden in the Celestial Grove, a serene and magical forest known for its starry, glowing trees. Here, Lila met a majestic, silver stag named Orion, who watched over the grove. Orion's challenge was to demonstrate true courage. A dense fog had enveloped the grove, causing the magical trees to lose their light. Lila needed to navigate through the fog and restore the grove's light. She ventured bravely into the fog, using her lantern to guide her way. Her courage and determination helped her reach the heart of the grove, where she found the 3rd lost note, glowing with a radiant, white light. The return to Everwood. With all 3 lost notes in hand, Lila returned to Mirabelle's cottage. The village was shrouded in a somber silence, and the once vibrant forest had become gray and lifeless. Mirabelle awaited Lila with hope in her eyes. Lila handed the notes to Mirabelle, who carefully placed them into the heartstring harp. As each note was added, the harp began to glow with renewed energy. Mirabelle played a gentle melody, and the magic of the harp spread throughout the village. The restoration. The forest began to revive, with vibrant colors returning to the trees and flowers. The melodies of the heartstring harp filled the air once more, bringing joy and peace to the villagers. The harp's music resonated through harmony, lifting the spirits of all who heard it. Lila's bravery and kindness had restored the magic of the heartstring harp and saved the kingdom from despair. She was celebrated as a hero in Everwood, and the story of her quest was told for generations to come. the enchanted forest thrived again, and the heartstring harp continued to weave its beautiful melodies, reminding everyone of the power of courage, kindness, and the magic that lies within every heart.